Today, I'm going to talk about recovery and different strategies to help improve your recovery, to help you get better results with your workouts, and also to help decrease the likelihood of getting injured or sick from overtraining. So a lot of people don't realize that we actually get the majority of our benefits from training outside of the workouts themselves. So maybe we're in the gym lifting hard for an hour, maybe we're going for a really hard run. During that time, we're actually breaking our bodies down. We're creating damage in the muscle tissue, and we're getting weaker during that time. But afterwards, if we provide a good environment for recovery, we're going to make improvements. The muscles are going to get stronger, your heart's going to get stronger, your breathing will get better, your cardiovascular system will just become more efficient too from your training sessions if we provide good recovery. So the first step to making sure your body has proper recovery would be to focus on sleep. If your sleep sucks, your recovery is going to suck. And if your recovery sucks, there's no way you're going to be able to keep a high level of performance for very long. You're going to start to get tired. You're going to start to lose motivation. Your muscles aren't going to be repairing from the workouts well enough, and you're more likely to get sick or injured from overtraining. So try to shoot for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night of good quality sleep. If you're pretty far from that, try to just make small improvements, add a little bit at a time until you can get into a better range. And now there are a couple of nutrition considerations when it comes to improving recovery as well. So hydration is important, not only during the workout, but if you're better hydrated after your workout and during the rest of the day, your body's going to be able to deliver nutrients better and you're going to have better recovery. Protein is going to be really important. Our muscles are made up of amino acids. We get amino acids through the protein that we eat in food. If we're not getting enough of that, our muscles will keep breaking down. Even if we're working harder, we're doing more workouts, we think we're doing more for our body to improve our results. But in reality, if we're not giving enough protein to repair the muscles, we're just going to get weaker over time and again, set ourselves up for injury. So the general recommendation is 0.6 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight. And there's different factors that affect where you'd lie in that range. But if you're much below that 0.6 grams per pound of body weight, you may be putting yourself at risk for not having enough protein to recover properly from your workouts. And then nutritionally, also getting a lot of fruits and vegetables. Those have all kinds of micronutrients that are going to be very helpful with your recovery as well. And then when it comes to movement, to help improve your recovery, light movement is going to be best. So something like walking. A lot of people who do intense workouts think, well, why would I go for an hour walk when I could go for an hour run? But your body handles that two different ways. A walk is going to be a bit more relaxed. You're going to be able to stay in recovery mode. Your heart rate will be elevated, but not too much. If you go for a run, your body shifts its focus into this training mode, and then all of a sudden that creates another stress that it's going to have to recover from as well. So a nice walk is a great way to help sore muscles and help improve your recovery. Other light activities like yoga, stretching, foam rolling, those are all going to be very beneficial too to improve that blood flow that's going to help with your recovery. And then relaxing and meditating and breathing. Just in general, finding some time to relax during the day. We tend to be very stressed. We live very fast-paced lives. And so we're always in this fight or flight mode. And if we're in that mode, we are going to be in that mode during our workouts. That we want that extra energy, we want our heart rate to be elevated. But after our workouts, we want to come down. We want to move more to that rest and digest mode. We need to switch up to that recovery mode. Otherwise, we're never going to actually be able to rebuild our muscles and repair all the tissue because we're constantly in this fight or flight mode. So taking a few minutes a day just to work on some breathing, even a 5 or 10 minute meditation, spending some time out in nature, those are ways to help just get us to relax and not be in this constantly stressed state. So overall, these are some strategies that you can use to help with your recovery. But to be honest, the recovery is just as important as the training itself. You can work as hard as you want. You can push it to the highest limits. But if you're not recovering the right way, it doesn't really matter. You're going to end up setting yourself back by getting injured or losing motivation. So work on some of these strategies, see how they go, make sure you're taking care of your body, finding that right balance of working hard, but then also giving yourself enough recovery too. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.